So CBE started in 1978 up north, but came down to Southern California around 1994 when I was a child. I was in fourth grade. And Linda Marquez contacted CBE to help organize my parents along with my neighbors against a concrete mountain that showed up overnight after the Northridge earthquake across the street from my house. And so CBE was able to organize my parents and my neighbors to shut down this facility. Legal has been very instrumental in really giving that information that might not be as accessible, especially to the community where most of the residents are low income, people of color, who are usually disenfranchised. And so for me personally, legal was very important when I became a youth member in the late 90s. I helped fund Youth for Environmental Justice, the youth program that really drives a lot of the campaigns, drives a lot of the community to be present at a lot of events and actions and conferences. And so legal was very instrumental in helping us become almost independent, help us do our own research, become familiar with the laws, and really speak and advocate for ourselves, knowing firsthand what the legal background is behind a lot of the things that affect our community.
CBE's innovative approach combines community organizing, research and science, and lawyers in a powerful triad to empower environmental justice communities to bring about change. The ABNI campaign illustrates the impact of CBE's trailblazing approach. We worked with the Foundry to try to make it a good neighbor. We supported whistleblowers. We met with US EPA investigators who were looking at potential criminal violations, and we scoured air emissions. When finally a draft health risk assessment came out from the Air District in 2021, it showed that 56 different types of toxic air contaminants were being emitted by this facility, including hexavalent chromium, one of the most powerful cancer-causing air pollutants on California's Prop 65 list. CBE's lawyers documented the extent of hexchrome exposures in our community. Unfortunately, the exposure appeared to be quite high. We brought this information to the affected community, and they were enthusiastic about bringing a lawsuit under Prop 65. Less than a year into our case, ABNI stopped operating. The community was elated. The bad odors ceased, as did the ongoing anxiety that hexavalent chromium was coming into their homes, into their schools, and into their lungs. We negotiated a settlement with ABNI's parent company, McWane, directing money to East Oakland. It is rare that an environmental justice community has the opportunity to fund some of the services that it desperately needs.
So the state of California allows any resident to become an attorney as long as they work with an attorney or at a judge's chambers for at least 4 years. The purpose of the apprenticeship is CBE really imagines this as a tool to build a movement of community lawyers that can defend environmental justice communities, can go back and share these tools, advocate for better futures, healthier soil, healthy air, healthy water. And all of that is coming from the expertise of people who know their community the best.
The fact that CBE is still around, despite the turmoil that is happening now in government, is very important because a lot of the things we have fought for throughout the years are in jeopardy. And having an organization like Communities for a Better Environment that is here in our community, empowering folks, inspiring people to become more knowledgeable and more active in fighting for their rights to clean air, clean water, and really ensuring that, we all have access to those things.